Hey, Shalom, Shalom. I'm going to start off this video by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and the elder bishops at a great millstone that rule well, teach well, while learn his truth, 100% according to the Bible. Also want to say Shalom to the elect, the 144,000 men perfect service scattered abroad the four corners of the earth, and Shalom to you, Akwaf, which are you few sisters that are sincere in your children, Shalom. And in today's video is going to be titled, Race Wars Are Coming. Right. And it's going to be building off of this video I got from the brother, the Hopeful Elect 3. And we're going to actually get into this video. We're going to listen to what it is that Jake is saying in the video. And then I'm going to grab a few precepts and Abarat Desire be edifying. But with that being said, fair use. I'm not getting paid for this video.
Well, I guess the worm had turned. You guys want to keep on insisting that we have this race war. 99% of you guys have never, ever been deployed in harm's way. Take it from people like myself, been deployed 3 times. It ain't pretty. This ain't no call to duty game. It ain't like 2 hours later, mom making pot roast for you, you coming back home. When this shit start, this shit is not going to stop. Day, night, rain, snow, people are going to die by the wholesale. Now, I'm going to tell you something else.
All right. You hear what it is that Jake just said, from a little bit of the video I allowed to play. And that's exactly the time and seasons that we are coming into, where a lot of people are about to get judged at a alarming rate, man. A lot of people are about to get sent to the spiritual realm, man, in these times that Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is soon to bring upon this earth. You see, especially to this place, Babylon, the Great America, right? So I'm actually go to that precept. This is 2nd Esdras chapter 5, and I'm going to read verse 1, right? Nevertheless, as coming the tokens, behold, the days shall come that they which dwell upon earth shall be taken in a great number. And how's that going to happen? Ultimately, by a lot of death that's about to be happening and occurring in these times, man. You see, through the race wars, through the various other different, plagues and judgments that Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is soon to come about to bring, right? It says, and the way of truth shall be hidden, and the land shall be barren of faith. Right? Verse 2, but iniquity shall be increased above that which now thou seest, or that thou hast heard long ago. And that's what's coming, man. You see, what does it say in Matthew 24:12? And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold, man. That word cold in the Greek goes into psychos or crazy. So, hey, we're getting ready to come into that time where, hey, the Lord about to put that spirit, which is already in a lot of these Americans, to where, hey, they about to bug out in these times, man. That's when you're going to have all of these things taking place, you see. And we know the Lord Yahushua said that those things will be happening ultimately before he made his second return, right? I'm going to grab that. This is Matthew 24, and I'm going to start at verse 3. It said, and as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world, right? Which is talking about the end of this eon, this age, this rulership of the devil, the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, right? And Yahushua answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am the anointed, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet, right? Verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. But I want to focus right there in the beginning where I read where it says, for nation shall rise against nation, right? And that's what's going to be happening soon come in these streets of Babylon, the Great America. You're going to have these race wars taking place, man, right? You're going to have Egyptian against Egyptian. All of these different things is what Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is bringing upon this place, America, soon come, man, right? And we know that the Lord is going to rouse Jacob, man. The 2/3 are going to be roused up in these times, man. The Lord is going to put the spirit on them to go after you Edomites, man. You see, that's just what's coming, man. You see, it's all prophecy. These things are going to play out, right? And I'm actually go to that precept, right? This is Genesis, right? Chapter 49, and I'm going to read verse 9. It says, Judah, right, talking about the southern kingdom, is a lion's whelp from the prey, my son, thou art gone up. He stooped down, he crouched as a lion, and as an old lion, who shall rouse him up, right? And we know that Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is going to put the spirit on 2/3, man. You see, once this devil comes in like a flood, which we know he will, hey, the Lord going to put the spirit on a lot of these jakes. They're going to be fighting back. You see, it's going to be a lot of, terror happening out here in these streets of America, man. You see, as it tells us right here as well, this is Isaiah 19:17. And the land of Judah shall be a terror unto Egypt, man. You see, so these 2/3 are going to be a terror unto Egypt, which modern Egypt is Babylon the Great. You see, America, which is spiritually Sodom and Egypt. Everyone that make mention thereof shall be afraid in himself because of the counsel of the Lord of hosts, which he have determined against it, right? So like I said, we are coming into those times where, these race wars are going to happen, man. That just is what it is. This is what Yahweh Shem Yahushua is bringing, But we're going to get back into this video and we're going to finish watching it, right?
Dear boy, you never smell a human brain after it got exploded by 7.62. It's a smell that you'll never forget. And I'm telling you, little young, stupid white boys, you don't want this. Because the only person you ever shot was a deer, maybe a hog. My people in the hoods and the bayous out America, let's just say we do this shit every night. Now stop it before this shit starts. Because if it starts, it ain't going to end. And your dumb ass, you're not going to Arlington. Your ass is going right down the street to Pottersfield. Because you're dumb, you're uneducated, and you think having an AR makes you Superman? No. See, there's people like me all over America. Latinos, Mexicans, Indian. Because you fuck them people around royally too. We got a bone to pick. But by the grace of God, we kept that shit aside inside of us. Now, you want to open Pandora's box? Look, we got nothing to lose. We don't own thousands of acres. Only thing we own is what we have. What little that is compared to what you have. Leave this shit alone. Stop it. Because you ain't going to like the end of the shit.
All right. And we hear what it is that Jake just said. And ultimately, we know that Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you see, he's the one that's bringing the tension. The Lord is the one that's bringing the division and the separating and, the people being at enmity and odds with each other. That's all the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. The Lord is the one that's getting ready to bring these terrible times upon this place, America, man. You see, he's about to bring the division, the separation. You see, the civil wars. Everything that's soon to come about to be manifesting in this place, the Lord is bringing it. You see, he's the one that's controlling it, right? As it tells us right here, I'm going to grab a few precepts just touching on that through the Spirit, right? This is Isaiah chapter 45, verse 7, getting straight to the point, right? And it says, I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil, right? That word evil in the Hebrew means rayam, which goes into bad times, right? I, the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, do all these things, man. You see, go to Amos chapter 3, verse 6, right? And it says, shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid? Shall it be evil in the city, right? And the Lord have not done it. So like I said, everything in which it is we see ultimately about to happen is ultimately all the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And we know the counsel of the Lord shall stand, as the scriptures have said. You see that, hey, these words are not going to return void unto the Lord, man. So everything in which it is that are written in these scriptures that are to happen in these times, they're going to happen, man. You see, so, hey, all of this stuff is going to come, right? So I'm going to grab this precept right here as well. This is 2nd Esdras chapter 13. I'm going to read verse 29, but the point is at 31, right? And it says, behold, the days come when the Most High will begin to deliver them that are upon the earth. Verse 30, and he shall come to the astonishment of them that dwell on the earth, right? 31 is the point. It said, and one shall undertake to fight against another, right? One city against another, one place against another, one people against another, right? And one realm against another. That's what's coming, right? This is 2nd Esdras chapter 15, verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. Woe meaning destruction, because we ultimately know that's what Yahweh Shem Yahushua is bringing, man. The Lord ain't bringing no peace. The Lord ain't bringing no good times. The Lord ain't bringing no unity and people being, buddy and everybody, going back to the way things used to be in this place, America, and everybody loving each other and all of that. Nah, man, that ain't coming. That's all a fairy tale. You see, what's coming is separation, and there's already separation in this place, America, right? And that's ultimately due to this place getting ready to go down, man. The Lord is about to destroy this place, man. And that's why we see the division and the chaos and everything that's happening in this country, right? Because as the scriptures have said, I'm going to grab that precept real quick and I'm going to come back, right? Bear with me. I'm going to go to St. Matthew, right? Chapter 12, and I'm going to read verse 25 in the NLT, right? And it says Yahushua knew their thoughts and replied, any kingdom, right, divided by civil war is doomed, right? Because ultimately that's what's coming to America, man. A town or a family splintered by feuding will fall apart, right? Verse 26, and if Satan is casting out Satan, he is divided and fighting against himself. His own kingdom will not survive. And that's what we see happening, man. All of these Edomites are going against Edomites. You see, right along with other Edomites that are, ultimately targeting Jake, and, all of the things in this place. America is just, in shambles right now, you see, and that's ultimately because this place is getting ready to go down, man. This place has ran its course. The Lord is getting ready to destroy this place, man. And that's why these times are about to come, man. You see? So back in 2nd Esdras chapter 15, right? And I'm going to read verse 14 again. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, right? Verse 15, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people, right, shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. And the modern day sword is talking about the gun. You see, which is what a lot of these Babylonians are in possession of, man. You see, and they can't wait to use them, man. Because ultimately, a lot of these people feel just like this Jake in the video that I just played feels. You see, they feel as though in their mind, nothing is going to get better. They have nothing to lose. And these people just ready to bug out at any given time, man. You see, that's the spirit that the Lord has on a lot of these people, man. Right? But I'm going to finish reading. It says, verse 16, for there should be sedition among men, man. You see, people going to be uprising against the government. All type of lawlessness is getting ready to come to this place, man. And invading one another, they shall not regard their kings nor princes. And the course of their actions shall stand in their power, right? Verse 17, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. And that's going to be due to ultimately when all of this chaos begins to happen. You see, these devils going to lock this place down, man. You see, and that's ultimately what they want to happen anyway. You see, Ordo ab Chaos. They want you Babylonians to react and, do the things that you're going to do. And ultimately, it's the will of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. You see, and the Lord wants these things to happen because it's all forward in prophecy. You see, so these things will happen. But I'm going to read it again. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Yeah, because this place is going to get locked down while all of the race wars and the violence and everything else that's occurring in this place. Hey, Esau going to send in the military, the United Nations soldiers and everything that he has set up. Hey, and they going to lock this place, America, down, man. You see, because ultimately everything is going into the direction of implementing the MOTBC. So they ultimately need this chaos to happen because they want to have an excuse to bring in this chip, which we know that's coming as well because that's prophecy. So, hey, everything is being set, man. You see? But I'm going to finish reading it. Verse 18, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, right? The houses shall be destroyed and men shall be afraid. You see? And that's what time and season we're getting ready to come into. You see, the scriptures tells us in St. Luke chapter 21, verse 26, he said that men's hearts, meaning their minds and their literal hearts, shall fail them for fear, looking after those things which are coming upon the earth, for the powers of the heavens shall be shaken, you see. So, hey, that's the time in which it is that we are fastly coming into, where things are about to get real bad out here, you see. In this place, America, man, it's about to get real chaotic soon come, But this is verse 19. It said, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor. You see, soon come, man. People already have no compassion for each other as is, but wait till the food shortages and all of these things come. Because we know that in the midst of all of this chaos that's going to be happening, you see, from these race wars and things that are going to be taking place, you're going to have people looting stores. You're going to have people stealing. You're going to have people doing all type of stuff. So, hey, food is going to become scarce real quick in that time, man. You see? So it said, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, right? And spoil their goods. People going to be ransacking people's houses. You see all type of different madness, man. This is what's coming, right? Because of the lack of bread, right? Due to that famine and for great tribulation. So like I said, man, these are the times in which it is that are about to come to this place, America. And, Abaratazah, we just pray and hope that we're the Lord's elect. You see that, hey, the Lord can ultimately be with us in these terrible times in which it is we know is about to come. Because like I said, these things are coming soon, man. You see, it won't be 1,000 years from now. It won't be a long period of time like a lot of you people want to believe in your mind that, oh, just keep on putting it far back. It'll never happen. You see, we can just continue to live our lives and, maybe if we don't think about it, it won't come. But no, that's not the case. These things are going to happen, man. You see, and we are in that time and season. You see, as it tells us right here, I'm going to grab that precept through the spirit. This is Habakkuk, right? Chapter 2, verse 3. It says, for the vision, what are the visions? The prophecies, man. World War III, you see civil wars, famines, chaos, you see anarchy, you see mayhem. For the vision is yet for an appointed time. But at the end it shall speak, right? And not lie. Though it tarry, right? It may look like it ain't going to come to you people that are in the world. You don't believe these events that we're telling you about is going to happen. Especially the 2/3 of our own people. They don't believe that this stuff is going to come to the streets of America. But hey, as it says, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. So all of these things that the men of the Lord, starting off with the elder apostles and the elder bishops, ultimately have been speaking about for years, more than you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians about. These things are going to come, man. You see? And we are in that time, right? So, that's pretty much everything I had to say with today's video. Abaratazai, pray it be edifying, just something quick through the spirit. With that being said, we're going to end the lesson by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Rakakudash, and double honors to the elder apostles of the great millstone that rule well and teach well while learning truth 100% according to the Bible. I also want to say shalom to the elect. You see you Akim out there that are teaching his word and truth and sincerity, and you few Akwaf, you sisters as well, and your children. Shalom.